Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. First of all, thanks so much for all the views and subscriptions so far. I'm up to nearly 300 subscribers in 2 or 3 weeks with nearly 5,000 views, so unbelievable and not expected at all. But I'm going to keep going. This is really good as an incentive for me. I'm keeping exercising, keeping eating healthy, and just keep the content going because people seem to like seeing it. Okay, so that's that out of the way. So what I'm going to be doing today is a little bit more cooking. I'm going to be making up some breakfast burritos. So that's tortilla wraps filled with bacon, sausage, onions, peppers, a little bit of egg. Really tasty, dead easy, dead quick, and they'll freeze as well, which is really good. I'm a firm believer that meal prep is a massive, massive factor in keeping motivated to not eat crap. If you've got all this stuff ready to go, especially stuff which is really quick and easy to do, that's half the battle for me. Okay, so breakfast tortilla wraps. Okay, first disclaimer, I've never done a cookery video before, so if I balls it up, it's to be expected. So okay, let's get cracking. I've got a wok here, as you can see. You can use a frying pan. I just use a wok because it's a little bit tidier or less messier when you start throwing things around. I've got about a tablespoon or so of olive oil in there, medium-high heat. I'm just going to go straight in with some of the sausage, and I'm using chipolata sausages, which I just took out the cases, and I'm just throwing that in. So just break that up as much as we can. We want to kind of, a bit like a mince kind of. You can see there's a fair bit of fat coming out of this, but when it's cooked through, we'll just drain that off. Okay, so I've just drained off some of that excess fat and liquid that's come out of there. We don't want to stew the sausage, we want to fry it. We're going to go in with the bacon. I've got some smoked streaky bacon, which has got a slightly higher fat content, but I cut the rind off. It's good for flavour. Smoked as well really helps. You just let that sit for a few minutes just to start catching. It's just starting to colour ever so slightly now, so follow it into the sausage meat. So we'll just give that another couple of minutes and we'll get in with the healthy stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just take that out and put it into a bowl. Tiny little bit more olive oil, and I go straight in with the peppers, which I've cut into pieces about that size, and I've got one small white onion which I've just halved and sliced, and I've got about 300 grams of potatoes, new potatoes here, which I diced up, boiled, drained, so these are already cooked, so you throw those in as well. So really what we're trying to do is just get a little bit of colour on the potatoes and the onions and the peppers, and to soften the onions and the peppers as well a little bit. Okay, you can see they're getting a nice bit of colour now. I'm just going to add some chopped sun-dried tomatoes, which I've just chopped up there. I've got 4 or 5 there. Just a nice bit of flavour. Back in with the bacon and sausage mix. We're almost there. So we just mix all this together. Nice. I've got some barbecue rub, which is an all-purpose rub. just kind of, see this kind of stuff here. I'm just going to go in with, I don't know, a couple of teaspoons, tablespoons, something like that. Just to give it some flavour. Now if you think it's going a bit dry, and we drained off all the fat, I'm just going to add some low sugar, low salt ketchup. Just a little bit. It helps kind of bind it together a little bit as well, which is really important when we're going to wrap it. Okay, so we're going to just let that cook now for another 5 minutes just to make sure everything's cooked through, particularly the sausage meat and the bacon, and then we'll let it cool down. Okay, so you can see that's off the heat now, it's a lot quieter. It's just cooling down. Just while that's cooling down, I just want to move over here and just talk a little bit about the importance of having a good sharp knife in the kitchen. This is my main knife that I use, which is made by Wusthof. I got it online, and this is a decent size. You can see, I think it's a 15-inch, I'm not sure. It's from the classic range. I'll put a link in the description below, but if you pay a little bit of extra money rather than just buying a knife for a £5 or a £10 from the Euro shop, just pay a little bit of extra money. Look after the knife, don't dishwash it, wash it by hand after every use, sharpen it before every use. If you look after the knife, it'll look after you. You'll cut yourself less because it won't be slipping on the food, and it'll last you literally a lifetime if you look after it. I've had this one about 6-7 years now, and it's as sharp now and as useful now as it was as the day I got it. So that's that. Oh, there's my egg whites. I'm going to make just a couple of egg white omelettes to go in a couple of the tortillas. Okay, so for the omelettes, I've just got the pan coming up on a fairly high heat, and I've just got this stuff fry light. Just give it 5 or 6 sprays. 8, just to cover that. And then I've got equivalent of 2 egg whites, which is 60 ml of egg whites. So just pour those in, move around. I'm not going to season this because it's just really just to get some extra protein in. Those 2 egg whites come to a total of 27 calories. There's no fat, 0 fat, 0.5 grams of carbs, 6.3 grams of protein. So you see these are really quick to do, and that's that one done. So I'm just going to slip that off onto a plate. Okay, so to assemble these, I've just got a tortilla wrap there. You can see just a white one. Just heated that up for 10-15 seconds in the microwave. Lay on one of the omelettes, and then I've got a 1/6 of the mixture, which is about 145 grams, which I just weighed out. And then I've got 15 grams of low-fat grated mozzarella. So the wrapping is pretty straightforward. You just pull these 2 corners in like this, fold over, pull it back, and then just roll. Hold it fairly tight. If you go too tight, you'll break it. There we go. And seam side down, and just roll it up. Oops. Again, go fairly tight, and then you can make like a Christmas cracker. Tie it up, and there we fold it under, and there we have one breakfast burrito. So we need to do 2 more of those with the egg, and then 3 more without the egg. Okay, and there we've got it. We've got 3 breakfast burritos with egg and 3 without. So I better have my Sharpie. So all I'm going to do now is put those into freezer bags, throw them in the freezer once they've cooled down 100%. They're still a tiny little bit warm. And then when I want to eat one, just take one out of the freezer, stick it in the microwave on a plate, still in the paper, and then enjoy it. Okay guys, so there you've got my recipe for easy breakfast burritos. I'm just going to put those into freezer bags now and stick them in the freezer. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. Subscribe to the channel as always, give us a like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.